Hi, this is the Galavanting Hikers, Kathy and Larry, and we're at the Approach Trail in Georgia for the Appalachian Trail, and we're going to be hiking up the falls Amicalola. How do you pronounce it? Amicalola Falls this morning. So we're just here to see the Approach Trail, and we'll be hiking the Appalachian Trail in February. I'm sure the conditions will be much different. We're here in August, so we're pretty excited about today. How about you, Larry?
Oh, no, definitely excited. I'd like to do it in January.
Oh, he wants to do it in January. I'm hoping for February. So we'll see. All right, see you on the trail.
What's your thoughts on hiking the Appalachian Trail?
I have to admit, I am scared to death. So here's the story. We have talked about this over and over and over again. I'm guessing around 2 years. And I have been off and on with the Appalachian Trail, and I've decided, okay, let's just go for it. I'm nervous about it. I'm excited about it. I think my greatest fear is the cold. But we have hiked in the cold. We're from the Northeast, and I think our clothing, we're well prepared. But the question is, can I put on wet socks that are frozen on my feet with my frozen trail runners, get up in the morning without coffee, that's one thing, and start hiking? So I'm gonna give it a go, and I'm pretty excited. Now, Larry, what do you think about hiking the Appalachian Trail?
Well, for me, it's an adventure, and really, it's just doing it. Whether we actually accomplish it, it's the fact of doing it. I think my biggest challenge is going to be managing your anxiety.
I have a lot of stress about it.
And no comment. I don't want my middle name's trouble. No, and between now and February, my challenge is going to be got to shed the weight on these packs. Part of it's trying different equipment, just adding weight, but now it's getting really selective and cutting down on the weight. Yeah. Ideally, with 4 days fully loaded, 4 days, and a quart and a half of water, if I can hit 30 pounds, that'll be my target.
Yeah, my aim is about 25, if that's possible, but go up to 30. We were hiking with 30 pounds, but we'd like to, at least on my part too, is to decrease the weight, if it's possible. But we'll see.
Yeah, you got, our challenge is break the old bones and joints and,
And a rage.
And our age. Wow. So, again, any weight that you can take off, maybe it'll give us a little extra.
So, I can't be the only ones that have thought about the Appalachian Trail and are excited but nervous about it. But I'm hoping as I gain experience that I'll get more comfortable with it. But let's wait and see. So today we're just going to go to the top of the falls, come down, and enjoy the day. See you on the trail. So we're at the first landing of the falls. So far the steps aren't really bad, but the falls is absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow.
And the reward is the falls.
So we just finished 175 stairs. As I said before, it wasn't difficult at all, and as I mentioned previously, I don't have my backpack on, so of course it's going to be easier. So now we're heading towards another staircase of 425 steps. Larry's already ahead of me. He's a much faster hiker than I am. So on our way we go, and see you on the trail. We stepped by the Amicalola Falls Lodge, And this is the view we have for today, the Georgia mountains. It's a little bit cloudy, but it is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So the next time we come here, the leaves will all be down, and I expect that there'll be snow in the mountains, and it'll be really chilly out here. So we're looking forward to it. But look at that sky. Isn't nature so gorgeous? Can't get over it. I'm really happy we took this trail because it's more like a trail, not like the falls. I'm going to show you the trail in a second. So this is the trail right now. It's really easy. I don't even have my trekking poles, and I'm doing pretty good with it. I typically will use my trekking poles, but we decided, they're in the car actually. Should have brought them with me, but I didn't really need them today. But this is the woods. It is absolutely beautiful. I keep saying this, but I can't believe the day we're having. A hurricane is coming later on this week. So, you know, on the trail, you just luck out with weather most of the times. You don't know what you're going to get. Good weather, bad weather, it's the luck of the draw. Oh, look at this tree. It's amazing what Mother Nature does. It grew from the trunk, then took a diversion, and then grew straight up. Wow, that's amazing. Look at that. So in my dreams, Larry just said, we just did a quick Novo-Sobo. So we're going through the arch again. Yeah, that's right. So we had a great time, and we're going to do a summary in a little bit. This is really great. Well, hello everybody. It's the Galavanting Hikers again, Kathy and Larry, and we just finished our hike for today. We went up the approach trail, the Amicalola Falls. Listen, if you keep watching this video, you're going to know I cannot pronounce anything. Anyway, we walked up the staircase, and it was really not bad at all. As I keep mentioning, I did not have my backpack on, so I'm sure it's considerably different once you have your backpack on. It had graded steps. Larry, you were telling me that if in the winter with the ice, it might be a little slippery, right?
Yeah.
And the snow, well, it could get packed down. It's graded, so it could fall through, so it's easier. The one thing I will mention, if I haven't mentioned it before, is that if you have your cell phone and you take your cell phone out, what do you think? If it fell through the steps, do you think you could get it back?
No.
No. So secure those cell phones, because that, I could see me doing something like that, right? So then once we went up the staircase, we went to the lodge, and you've seen some views of the Georgia mountains, which was absolutely beautiful today. And then we came down the Eastern Ridge Trail. It was rocky, but I didn't need my trekking poles. I thought that I would, but really no. And the rocks aren't really that big, so it was very easy. This trail today, because of the beautiful weather, there's a lot of people out. So I took some footage, but not as much as I would want. So Larry, what did you think of today? And did you learn anything today?
Well, I think the trail is, it's very well maintained, up there, and technically it's not a challenge, though, again, with the number of steps and the pack load, I think my pack was at 25 pounds. You need to take your time. There's plenty of places to rest, and you'll get up there. I think the loop was about 2.9 miles, so we did good. And I think, from your perspective, this hike will help take away some of the anxiety of the first day. So yeah,
I feel much better. Actually, I was looking at my watch. We did 3.9, and the elevation was 875. So, I mean, that's really minimal hiking, 3.9, compared to what we would have to do to get to Springer. I think Springer was 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. My anxiety or stress is a little bit better
I mean,
than what it was this morning.
we got to see the woods, the kind of terrain that we'll be hiking in, the first couple of days. It's not totally dissimilar from where we live in New York, New Jersey. So, that's comforting. I mean, obviously there's going to be new challenges, and the winter time will be challenge unto itself.
Yeah. So we've been preparing, like I said, for about 2 years, but now we really have to hunker down and make the final gear choices. So we'll be videoing that as soon as we make our final plans, and we'll update you. So anything else to add for today?
No, it was a great hike. It wasn't as hot and humid as I anticipated, but that's a blessing.
Yeah, we're in Georgia. Could you imagine? We got a day without humidity. And up in New York, oh my gosh, it is so humid. We just totally lucked out today. Really lucked out. So, saying goodbye from the Galavanting Hikers, and we'll see you on the trail.
Ta-ta.